Alrighty folks, your body was never meant to be living in chronic pain, with chronic joint stiffness, and with really weak muscles. Your body was not meant to hit its 30th birthday and then just simply break down. That's not the way this stuff works, not the way your human body is meant to work. You're meant to reach about 120 years old, still having a fully functional body, still being able to go out on the run, perform athletically. So what's going on when people get not even a third or a quarter through their life and things are broken down? You wake up stiff as hell, you are constantly throwing out your lower back, your shoulders and your neck are just aching like crazy and you can't work out anymore. There's a lot of crap that's gone on inside your body, a lot of chronic inflammation, stuff has become stagnant, stuff has become stuck, you're not healing. But look, if you get a cut on your skin when you are 90 years old, you will still heal. In fact, it'd be really weird if you didn't heal, and it may be slower than if you were, say, 20 years old, but you will still heal. If it didn't heal, if it kept staying open, and if it kept bleeding, you'd be like, what in the world is going on? This is a major problem. This is something that really stands out. I need to get this looked at. But when it happens inside the body, people don't really pay as much attention to that. It's so incredibly common, people think it's normal. So you develop chronic pain. Well, everyone else has chronic pain. This is just a part of being human, but it's not. 80% of all people in the world develop low back pain specifically at some point in their life. That's not normal. It's estimated at this moment in time in 2023, approximately 8% of the entire world's population at this moment has lower back pain for some reason, whether that's acute or chronic, doesn't matter. That's a lot of people. So looking at just under 1 billion people that experience that chronic pain, when things are not healing, this means that there is some sort of obstruction. So imagine if that cut on your skin when you're 90, this is not healing. What is going on? What is keeping that wound open? Why isn't it healing? Typically, when it comes to chronic pain inside the body, when it comes to this chronic stiffness, when it comes to this chronic obesity, the fat just will not come off of the body. When you're talking about the muscles are just weak, your body won't just simply naturally be strong like it was when you were a teen, maybe. Or even younger. When we're looking at chronic pain, there's 4 big things that we're looking at that's going on that's really been mismanaged. Your body's having a lot of trouble kind of rebounding out of it. And so typically what we're looking at is stress management, as in you're maintaining high inflammation levels because cortisol levels, your stress levels, are chronically through the roof. Literally all day, every day, you are stressed the hell out and you're not coming down off of that frequently enough, if at all. Probably your sleep. If you get decent sleep at all, it's probably the only time when you're not stressed. If you have a lifestyle like that, that's not normal, that's not natural, you're not supposed to be like that, and that will prevent you from healing. Other issues are circulatory issues. This is a big one where parts of your joints, like your armpits, inside your hip crease, and in your belly, are so pinched off that your circulation quite literally stagnates and has trouble returning back to your heart. This allows toxins to build up. So things like bacteria, viruses, other pathogens, cancerous cells, other things, they can't filter through your bloodstream as well. So when it comes to your lymphatic system, things are stuck, things can't heal. That creates a lot of chronic pain, a lot of chronic stiffness, quite literally anywhere in your body. So even if you have a lot of stiffness in your shoulder, that can present itself somewhere else. Other issues are your nutrition. It's like, look, if you're not eating like a human being, it's biologically, anatomically, metabolically, evolutionarily, and anthropologically observed as, this is a species appropriate diet for human beings. If you're doing something that's contraindicated to that, your body's going to suffer. Your body isn't going to be able to heal as well because you're not getting the nutrition that you need to actually heal. For most people, this is the sheer fact of you're not getting enough fat, you're not getting enough protein in your diet, and that needs to be saturated fat, aka animal fat. But there's such a big scare, so much ignorance, and so many horrible, downright criminal myths that are out there that people are just terrified of eating meat. When that's what human beings have been eating for the last 4.5 million years. It's what we are evolved to eat, animal meat and the associated fat with that. And if you're not getting enough of that, your body is not going to heal very well. And lastly is looking at muscular health. People are really freaking weak at pretty much any age. Modern day man, you walk down like the high street of your local city and you will see so many men with massive bellies and these scrawny little noodle arms that aren't capable of, doing anything athletic. And quite frankly, it's pathetic. These people are not doing anything to take care of their bodies, and therefore they won't be able to take care of their family. And their bodies are just becoming more and more dysfunctional because the muscular health is so incredibly poor. And a lot of this stuff can be mitigated severely just simply by doing some really basic, simple resistance training just a few times a week. It doesn't even have to be anything big. Just get to like relatively high intensity for, 10 minutes at a time. It's fine. Do that 3 days a week, and we'll go over some specifics. What we'll do actually over the next few months is go over more specific things on each of these four kind of pillars, I call them, in terms of like therapy. Because these are all the things that a good therapy program should be going over. So that's going over your stress management. So that's looking at your parasympathetic nervous system. That's looking at your nutrition. It's looking at your circulation, especially like, you need to get blood flow in, and you need to be able to get blood flow out. If there's an impingement to that, things are going to suffer. And we need to look at your muscular health. We need to look at getting your joints and your muscles strong. It shouldn't be a case of, just working out until your joints dissipate and just like tear. And now you have loads of chronic pain in your joints, and now you can't work out because you're in too much pain. That's not what good quality exercise looks like. We work out, we exercise for our health, not for breaking down the body until it's, done with it. Now you can't do it because it's just too painful. That's not the way these things are supposed to work. So I'm going to be putting out a ton of content going over these four things, hopefully dispelling a hell of a lot of ignorance and downright stupid, criminally insane myths that are out there along all of these topics. Hopefully educate people a lot more so you can get a lot better help for your body and get out of this chronic pain. Lose that excess body fat that you've been carrying probably for decades, and getting your body strong and athletic again, and quite literally at any age. Again, your body heals at any age. We just have to clear the obstructions. Take care, guys.